What is up, YouTube? We are back with another RTA episode. Today will be number 5, and we are going to be fighting Matteo. Bans the aim at Lua. Nothing too special. We've seen this in many videos before, so I won't say too much, but aim at just tempo. We go Celia's first pick since that's available. He goes for a very neutral draft, which I can respect. He doesn't threaten the first turn, which means we don't have to play super aggro. He does have a cleanser. Now, what do we want to take here? What do we want to take here? If we go aggro too soon, he can tank down and really play anti-cleave on us. So, aim it is also banned. So I think we're going to play it not too aggressive. So let us take the arrow well here. And we want to take another unit that's relatively neutral, who's going to give us value against these units. So I'm thinking Alencia, since she's going to be able to strip. Is that what we're going to go with? I think so. I think that's going to be the unit that we go with here.
Stop bugging me.
Now, there's the LR Crow. Okay. So AOL could be pretty good here now, but AOL is pretty shit into Double Dark, and Arabi can just tap her, so I'm not a big fan. This is a potential Spez angle, I'm not gonna lie. I do like the Spez. What if we go Fairy Tale Tenebria? Fairy Tale Tenebria. Can't say I'm a huge fan. Dilibet. Interesting, interesting. How do I want to play this? He's gonna get immunity, so is there a way that I can apply an unbuffable of some sort? There's a lot of AoE, so Steny is definitely out of the question. Honestly, Aiden would be really good here, since he has 3 dark units. I could also do a Spez here, but we need another Provoker, or another stun unit, which we don't have here. Now, I want to go for something heavy single target. Honestly, Rylot game. Kind of copium, I won't lie, but it's a Rylot game. It doesn't have any way of dealing with evasion. Does have AoE damage. We could always ban this, right? If he wants to go for a force ban, he probably takes Zahhak here. Yeah. So there's the Zahhak. We're gonna ban the Zahhak for sure. So he might ban my Arrowwell, I think, because that's gonna give a lot of mitigation to us. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Yeah. So he did ban the Arrowwell. I can't say I'm overly confident in this draft, but if we can somehow control them, Rylot also just has to dodge. That's really all it comes down to, eh? If Rylot dodges, we're chilling. If Rylot doesn't dodge, we're not chilling. So this is going to cleanse either way, so we might as well just... We might as well just S3 and get Vigor up. Because she's so fast. She's like 250 speed, so if she's that fast, we might as well just do this. Like, what's the point? We might as well... we're not going to get a turn, so we might as well push back the... I think we push back the LRK as much as let's push back the Arabi as much as possible. The further away the Arabi is, the better it is for us. That way my Alencia can still take a turn, right? And he cleanses, pushes everything up. I counter, which is really good for us here. I have attack buff and vigor, so let's try and kill this Mediator Koarik. Shall we?
It'll all be over in the blink of an eye.
Let's go. Come on. You got this. Attack by vigor. Come on. Let's go. Alright, there we go. That was big. That was big for us. Now, he can rip the Crow S3 and then APOC S1 into us, but... Oh, wow, he doesn't. Interesting. Okay, well, now we're going to go for a defense break onto the... Oh, we didn't land defense break. That sucks. Tamsera prayer beads as well. I wonder if he's crazy enough to rip an S3 into the Aiden and gamble it. Oh my god, he does it. Miss? Surely. Okay, he can just hit. That's cool. That's fine, I guess. That's too bad. But now he has to deal with Rylot, so let's see what we can do here.
How long do you think?
Honestly, I feel like we rip it into the LR Crow. If we hit LR Crow, he's gonna get barrier to the whole team. So we might as well just go for the A-Ravi since she has no barrier. This is gonna kill her for sure. And then now it's a gamble of does he hit my Rylot or not. I'm gonna outspeed him here. Oh no, I don't. He's gonna rip an S3.
Shall we bring this to a close?
Please dodge. Just whatever happens, just let me dodge. Oh my god, I didn't dodge. Rylot, come on, dude. Okay, we dodged one time. Okay, we need to kill this Meteor Quark, please. That's not the right unit. Okay, dodge one more, please. Dodge, just once in my life. Dodge! Okay! Okay. Okay, we S3. We strip everything here. Oh my god, Rylot dodged. Please, Rylot, please. Please actually win me a game for once.
I'll make you taste despair.
Oh boy. Okay, we need to kill this Meteor Quark. We have to. Please. Rylot, let's go! S3! Kill him! Let's go!
Has no place.
Oh my god. Sorry for yelling. I'm sorry for yelling, but oh my god. My Rylot finally popped off. Let's fucking go! Alright. On to the next one. Alrighty, into our next battle. That last fight was crazy. That Rylot totally popped off. But anyway, Aim and Luoban, we've seen this plenty of times, so they go silliest first pick. So we're gonna try to keep learning our draft here, which is the ae-KARINA draft. And we'll see what they take here. DJB, I hate that unit. We could still take A-Ravi. We could go fast here. Oh my god, wait, this is the guy. Oh, I remember this guy. We're gonna double sit here. This is the guy where I should have hit the Conqueror Lilius instead of the DJB, and I would have won. I remember this so vividly. Your elo is mine, buddy.
Mercedes, preparation complete.
Mercedes. Okay. I don't know if Mercedes is a force ban here. Probably not, if I had to say so myself. I could APOC anchor. I probably want to run an imprint. What do I want to do here? Do I want to go like Watcher Shuri or like Wanderer Silk? Do I go Fairy Tail Tenebria? What is my play here? What is gonna be my play here? Bellion, a Tywin, BBK.
Ashes to ashes.
A-Ravi.
Dust to
Okay,
dust.
so he's basically giving me the first turn. He's saying, you can have it. You can take that shit. Okay, then I will. I'll take Strays.
You're ruined fast.
So since I'm gonna take the first turn no matter what, I don't mind this, I don't mind this, I don't mind this, I don't mind this. I think I mind this, because if we hit him, he procs counter and Magic for Friends, my whole team's gonna blow up. Because even if Karina procs S2, she'll still strip the barrier off of my units, which is not good. So I think the ban is Mercedes here. Since we can kill 2 for 1, he's gonna have to ban Strays. I can silence this. Yeah, okay. Karina ban. What? That is not what I expected. Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes here.
I'll show you what the true vessel.
So he is on book, which means I'm going to... I'm gonna push back this Ilias.
Sinner. Fear judgment.
I'm gonna let my Strays do all the work here. Oh, this guy cut. Maybe I have to soulburn this. Okay, I guess I soulburn this.
Let's not let this drag on.
And I don't kill.
And my opponent.
But at least we can get 2 for 1. So we're gonna kill the Conquer Lilius.
Cut and slice.
And then we're gonna kill the DJB. Oh my god, I held my breath there for a second because I thought I didn't kill him. That would have been bad, eh? And hopefully this kills Strays. Maybe even Emolika since she's pretty squishy. Okay, not dead yet.
Is your existence necessary?
Is this winnable is the question. Or do I just get completely run over in one shot? Do I just get one shot?
I accept your.
Oh, you know I misplayed. You know what I should have done? I should have S3'd on the DJB with Sid and kill him, and then I S1 into the A-Ravi so that I do enough damage for Strays to pop him.
Well then.
Oh, this is a misplay on my end.
Time for a little action.
Oh my god, I almost lived. Okay, but I mean, it's not completely over yet, is it?
Obey if you
Might I
wish to
dare say
live.
winnable? Might I dare say winnable? Because if I who does he go for? Does he go for Zio here? I misplayed this terribly, but we might actually still be able to win somehow. Because we kill this, now we get Wind Rider. And then we S3, we strip the barrier. And then Zio can freely... we're gonna S1 kill the Silius. Wait, the Silius might be too tanky for us to kill.
So naive.
Oh my god! Wait,
This is it.
are we fine? No, we're fine.
Come on.
Wait, we're fine, right? Wait. No, we kill the Silius. So we get the Wind Rider, we get speed buff. And then we're gonna S1 into this and we're gonna lap the APOC.
Shall I attack?
Okay, thank god. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oof. This would have been over much sooner, but I misplayed the beginning, so good thing we clutched that out.
Anything else?
Over and into the next one. Alrighty, into our next fight. I hope you guys enjoyed that draft analyzation and how I could have played that differently and how we might have been able to win. But in this fight, they're banning LR Crow, and they're taking Silius first pick, so we're going to go with my standard draft that I've been picking into Conquer Lilius. My alternative option is APOC and Mediator Coeric, but I figure we might as well try learning this draft and seeing what are the true limits that this draft can go, right? Like, we fought like the DJB second pick, and we've had decent results. I think it's kind of come down to the wire, but we'll see how this goes. 3 light units. Zahhak looks okay here. Zahhak definitely looks okay here. Well, we're gonna take the Zahhak.
I'll finish this soon.
And Opsig might be a little bit early. Yeah, Opsig definitely seems a little bit early, but I'm actually willing to take it. Let's take Opsig.
Another meaningless fight.
Because we are basically telling him we're either going to ban your Silius or we're going to take the first turn. This is going to have immense value into Aiden, and this is going to have immense value against any other light units that he brings. For example, like Lionheart Surmia or something like that. Rimuru. Okay, Rimuru. Wasn't expecting that, I'm not going to lie. What is gonna be our last pick? I mean, he would just be all single target. I could take Stene, and then he's gonna be really trapped.
Are you ready?
Could take Fire Charlotte as well. Fire Charlotte into this whole team seems okay. Is this a Fire Charlotte angle? It must be, right?
I will personally.
We go Fire Charlotte and then we ban the Conqueror Lilius, or we ban the Rimuru. He's basically telling us he's gonna ban Zio, so if we ban this, that's fine. But But he's gonna get invincibility though. This is not good. This is not good at all. Ban the Silius. He banned Zeo. I think we have a chance. We're gonna have to hit Senya though, but I feel like we might have a chance. Because if he can't kill my Charlotte, I can just 1v4 him on lifesteal.
Resist as much as you can.
Okay. What's the play here? The play is probably to just straight up S3 him. Without attack buff. Yeah, I think we just straight up S3 him.
Don't deserve
Another
We get the
try.
invincibility. The Arrowwell is gonna cut an S3 our Zahhak. I mean, I don't know what he's gonna do actually, because if he kills anything other than Karina, Karina's gonna cut in front. And then I can always rip an S3 into the Aiden. Even if I hit, he's gonna die with Rocket Punch.
Don't ever ignore
So he goes for the stun
power
on
of
Charlotte.
someone
Okay.
with something to protect.
Which means he's gonna try to run down the Charlotte, because that's his lose condition, right?
Have something to protect.
So I guess he rips an S3 here onto my Charlotte.
Take note for future reference.
Man, but the tuning on my Opsig is really not doing me a favor right now. But at least I mean, he's gonna get attack buff and stealth, or maybe just attack buff. Very inconvenient, but we're gonna have to rip the S3 for value, no matter what.
Data analysis complete.
Opsig's dead, for
Now
sure.
disappear.
The Rimru's gonna cut and kill him. Or her, I mean. Karina doesn't cut yet. Rimru takes this first move.
My
Karina
power. You want to
cuts.
see it? It's fighting time.
I'm gonna rip S3 into... If I run it into Arrowwell, it's probably gonna get resisted. If I run it into Aiden, if I miss, it does no damage. If I miss on green, it does no damage. I might as well go on to the Arrowwell then.
Skills like yours, you never stood a chance.
Yeah, not enough. We do still have invincibility on Zahhak, so I think he's gonna drop S3 on the Charlotte to do as much damage as possible. Yeah. Miss? Oh, no miss. Hey, but he's not dead yet.
Get ready, everyone.
He's not dead yet. Okay. I mean, Zahhak was faster than Aiden on the turns.
Fear will not
Zahhak should... we might get provoke locked here, though. Oof. Yeah, no, it's over. GG. On to the next one. Alrighty, and as you can see from the previous match, this is a screenshot of the loss that we had just had. Now, just to analyze this draft together here, where we messed up, I believe, is this Opsig pick, right? The Opsig pick and the Charlotte pick were absolutely terrible, had no place in the draft. As we can see that they banned LR Cow and Lua. It doesn't give us a whole lot of information. So they went for a Silius first pick, which is fine. We go for a default Zeo Karina, which is also fine. Now, they went Aiden and Arrowwell, 2 light units, and she's going to get a passive from the Arrowwell, which means that this draft, these first 3 picks, is very strong, right? It's a little bit of a mix. He can still pivot into kind of an aggro and have the Arrowwell there just to kind of, you know, hold things off and hold the damage. Now, where I think we messed up is the Zahhak pick is okay. In response to the Aiden, this wasn't a terrible pick, personally, I think. Where we messed up was going the Opsig is where we really trapped ourselves, because now... as soon as he picked Rimru, the match was over. The match was completely over. There's nothing else that we could have done to change how this draft would have went. Now, you know, maybe if, you know, we had, you know, immunity, you know, maybe he doesn't take the invincibility, you could say that could be an argument, yes. But the same could be said if we have immunity, then we might not kill the Aiden, right? We need the pen set on the Zahhak, which is just not realistic. So if we would go back and change this draft, I think instead of taking Zahhak or super early on, we could have went for something like a mitigation, right? Maybe Yulha, maybe we could go Anchor, maybe we could take, you know, we could go APOC, right? I think APOC would have been an okay option as well. And on 4th pick, basically anything other than this Opsig, because if we did go for, you know, mitigation, let's say we did go mitigation, if we took Charlotte on 4th pick, it would have been bad because these units weren't out yet, right? So just simply by taking mitigation and another safer unit, we wouldn't have lost to these 2 picks right away. So the drafting error was definitely in the middle where these 3 units had come out. That's where we lost the draft, and hopefully we learn from this and avoid that from happening anymore. Moving on to the next one. Alrighty, into our next battle. The enemy has banned Balian and Bryceria. So what does that mean? They probably want to play a Destina draft, and they probably want to play a Steny draft. So they're probably a really standard slow player where they want to do like Arrowell, Destina, Steny. Okay, never mind. Maybe I spoke too soon. They're taking Cilius first pick. That is weird. The pre-bans are telling us something completely different, but if that's the case, we'll take Zio and we'll take KARINA.
Power of the chosen.
Battle preparations complete.
And let's see how he drafts here now. The KARINA's gonna deter him from going Steny, and I'm gonna push him off of going aggro. He takes Aravi as an anchor, which makes sense. What does he go next? Amid? Would this be a spot for Amid?
I'll show you how I do
LR Crow.
things.
Okay. Oh, God, I love playing against LR Crow. I love playing against LR Crow so much. You guys have no idea. Okay, so how do we deal with this? His Conquer Lilies is fast. We could take Amid. If we do like Amid Strays, I feel like that makes sense. Should we do Amid Strays? Let's take Amid.
If we must fight.
And I'm not entirely confident about the Strays pick, but I'm gonna go for it anyway.
To blight the world with horror.
Because I'm thinking last pick we could potentially go Opsig and ban Cilius depending on what his last 2 picks are. Or maybe even a Kisei, but you know, because Kisei could reap the benefits of the Swift Boots, which is S3 into S2 right away. But I'm not super confident in her damage, I won't lie.
You want me to give you a meaningless death?
So we have Amid and Zio to proc my Opsig.
Leave it to me.
Okay. I think this is definitely an Opsig game now.
Analyzing new
We're gonna go Opsig and we're gonna ban the Cilius so that we can't potentially lose the first turn. He probably bans Strays, makes sense. Which means my Zio's gonna S3 onto the... You know, I'll just show you guys. Here's my idea. Zio's gonna S3 into LRK, which is gonna activate his S2 barrier for the entire team.
Find me.
And then my aim is gonna be able to push up and give crit damage and attack buff over to my Operator Sigrid. And we should be able to do some really big damage here.
What cannot
Oh
be
my
hidden
god, it
must
didn't
be
proc his
overcome.
barrier. Is that not a thing? I could have swore that was a thing.
Pay attention or you might regret it.
Huh. Well, that kind of changes things, doesn't it? Okay. A bit of a problem, let's push the Opsig.
Cracks of despair.
We need to get the damage out. We need a S3, and then we also need to proc Guiding Light on Opsig. Otherwise, this fight might be over.
Initiating protocol.
Is it doomed?
Extermination.
Crit damage buff. Now he has the barrier. I'm gonna S3 onto this. We didn't proc Guiding Light. God damn it. Okay. I want this APOC to take a turn before the Landy. So I'm gonna rip an S3 into this Landy, into this APOC here.
Any last words?
Okay, we proc the defense break, which is good.
How sensitive.
He's gonna remove skill null off of my
For police.
Opsig. He's gonna kill my Opsig here. My Karina's gonna cut and give barrier to Zio. LR Crow is still silenced from Zio. Man, if we had Guiding Light, we would have lived that, eh? If we had Guiding Light, we would have won that. Ah, boy, oh boy. We might be in for a world of pain, if I may say so myself. I really don't know if Zio's gonna be able to clutch this out.
Another
I don't think Yoha's gonna be able to rip S3 and kill anything, so I think he holds for one turn.
Devote yourself to
And he dual attacks me. Nice.
fighting time.
This game. Do I go for the 50-50 on the Landy? I feel like I have to. Or do I go for this? I think I go for the Landy. Okay.
You sure never back down.
She's still alive. Oh boy.
I can tell. Please.
Yeah, I think this one might be over. I think not proccing Guiding Light really got us to lose. GG. On to the next one. Alrighty, so let's analyze this draft in how we had lost in just the previous match. Now, I have no issues with the first few picks that we've made. So if we can, as we can see here, we can see that they had gone for a Conquer Lilia's first pick, which is fine. And as we can see in the previous clip, I mentioned that they are banning Viseria for Destina and Bellion for Soul users, right? So it could be like Stene, it could be Destina Arrowwell, something like that. But it really came out of left field because they went Celia's first pick, which is fine. So we responded with Zio and Karina, right? That's not an issue at all. I have no problems with those picks whatsoever. Now, APOC and LRK are very strong because there's mitigation, there's an anchor, so that's a really strong draft overall. Now, what we responded with was Amid for tempo and Strays to one-shot a tank, which puts a lot of pressure on the enemy draft. And as we can see here, they drafted Yulha for even more mitigation, which could have been on protection set or something like that, which also has a guaranteed S3 damage on one of these units, any one of these units. And not only that, they pick Landy for tempo, which is going to have Guiding Light. So Landy is because Zio has no reach into the Landy, right? So overall, we took Opsig because the idea was if we're going to ban the Silius and take the first turn for sure, then we're going to use Zio to proc the LRK passive to get shield on everybody. But because we actually silence on LRK, we were not able to actually proc his S2 to have value on the Opsig, which is unfortunate. So in hindsight, what we should have done is instead of using S3, which has a silence, what we should have done is we should have used S1 and hit the LRK, which procs his S2 shield. And after we proc the S2 shield, we're going to be able to use Opsig with Amid. So Amid pushes up. Amid's going to push up the Opsig. Opsig is then going to S2 into any one of these units and kill off the unit. And then S3 and push them back. And that way, we're going to be able to have Karina to come in to use a defense break. And then have Zio lap down as well to cut and kill the enemy team. So overall, I think the misplay was actually having Zio S3 into the LR Crow and instead of S1ing. So hopefully we can learn from that. And yeah, on to the next.